Local police are searching for a suspect in the case of a phony kidnapping report. A proposed Riverfront development is one step closer to becoming a reality, and Porch pirates may face tougher punishment when they're caught in Alabama.
Just in time for the weekend before Christmas, temperatures turn colder across East Alabama. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. Katie Edwards has the evening off. Ohatchee police want to question a suspect who filed what officials are calling a false kidnapping report earlier this week. Police Chief Alan Kelly says his department received a call at 7:30 Tuesday morning to the 1400 block of Spring Road in Ohatchee. The caller said that a woman had been assaulted and pushed into a vehicle by a man who took her away against her will. That caller, identified by police as Christopher Cooper, age 27, talked with investigators about the case. Based on that information, an alert was issued and a kidnapping and domestic violence report was completed. The victim was listed as a missing endangered person with the Alabama Fusion Center, and more than a dozen local, state, and federal agencies became involved in the search. At around 4 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, the woman called Ohatchee police and said that she had just learned about the search. She met with Ohatchee police, who determined that the report of her kidnapping was false. The Calhoun County District Attorney's Office obtained a warrant on Wednesday charging Cooper with false reporting to local, state, or federal law enforcement authorities. Chief Kelly says that his officers are currently looking for Cooper. Anyone with information about Cooper is asked to call the Ohatchee Police Department at 256-892-3156. A bill that would crack down on thieves who steal items from front porches will be considered by the Alabama legislature next year. State Senator April Weaver of Briarfield has announced plans to sponsor a bill that would target the so-called porch pirates. It would modify the state's theft law to cover taking items mailed or shipped to another person. Weaver said that thefts of delivered items are increasing despite the use of video doorbells and home security systems. Her bill would authorize longer prison terms for these thefts, even if the value of the items taken is below the current threshold for a serious felony. Weaver said that if her bill passes, Alabama would join 11 other states that have adopted porch piracy laws, including Florida, Georgia, and Tennessee. A proposed Riverfront development is gaining momentum, and we'll have the story in just a minute.
'Twas the night before family came into my house, and I could feed no one, not even my spouse. I had to think quickly, so I jumped in my car, hoping a solution would not be far. I drove in a panic, thinking my options were slim. Then a calm came over me when I remembered, oh yeah, WM. I pulled in with confidence and nary a fright, knowing deep in my heart WM would make it right. WM had it all, they had everything I need. I waltzed up and down the aisle, my cart as my steed. If something was missing or not to be found, no fear, WM employees' knowledge always is sound. Everything was gathered, my list was checked twice, and after checking out I was shocked. Oh my gosh, what a great price. I could finally go home, my crisis averted, and a sigh of relief knowing supper would not be diverted. So if you have to feed your guest and your outlook is grim, just relax, take a deep breath, and hurry on to WM.
Hi, Tim Wilcox here from Buster Miles Ford and Chevrolet. We just want to take a second and wish everybody at home a Merry Christmas. We know this time of year things get busy, travel, holiday plans. We want to make sure that you're not worried about your car. So we're offering complimentary service vehicle pickup and return. So we'll pick it up from your home or your work. We'll bring it back to you when it's completed. All you have to do is let us know when you set your appointment. Safe travels to everybody at home. Happy holidays and a Merry Christmas.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
The Gadsden City Council has approved a site preparation agreement for the proposed $20 million Coosa Harbor development project. The agreement between the City of Gadsden and the Coosa Harbor LLC outlines the company's commitment to designing, developing, and constructing the project based on the city's development plan. That project will feature both retail and recreational components and will be similar to the City Harbor development in Guntersville. Patrick Lawler, the developer behind Coosa Harbor, says it will tap into the city's riverfront potential and generate valuable tax revenue through commercial development. Gadsden Mayor Craig Ford called Coosa Harbor a game changer for Gadsden, and he said it would open new doors for economic growth and community development along the Coosa River. Now that the City Council has given its approval to the project, Ford said work could begin as early as next year on Coosa Harbor. That facility will be built on city-owned property off of Rainbow Drive that's remained undeveloped for more than 20 years. An Alabama law that exempts overtime pay from state income tax is costing the state more money than expected. A new report shows that the impact of that tax exemption was $230 million during the first 9 months of 2024. That revenue would have gone to the state Special Education Trust Fund. The law was passed in 2023 when the provision that its impact be studied regularly by the Alabama Department of Revenue. The exemption is scheduled to expire on June 30th of next year unless the legislature extends it. Lawmakers will be faced with the decision of whether to reauthorize the popular legislation, which was passed unanimously back in 2023. A warm place is being prepared for the homeless during the cold nights ahead. We'll give you the details in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
With nighttime temperatures forecast to drop below freezing over the weekend, the warming station at Martha's Hope will remain open at least through Christmas Eve. The shelter, which provides protection for the region's homeless population, is a joint effort by the United Way of East Central Alabama, the City of Anniston, His Hands and Feet Ministries, and Mimi's Heart. The shelter opened this evening. It'll remain open through 8 o'clock on December the 24th. Martha's Hope is located in the former Bridge facility behind Anniston's First United Methodist Church on Noble Street. Admission to the warming station will end each night at 9, and extensions may be possible depending on weather conditions. And speaking of that cold weather ahead, let's find out how cold it's going to get from John Holder, who's standing by right now in the Camping World Weather Center.
Mike, it is going to be much colder across East Alabama for the next several days. Several nights of sub-freezing temperatures ahead. We'll have the complete forecast details next.
Oxford Lumber makes this year's Christmas shopping easy with gifts everyone will enjoy.
Tackle any yard cleanup with the Stihl GTA battery printer kit for $149.99.
For gifts like this and so much more, come on in and shop local at Oxford Lumber.
Barrett Body Shop has moved to its new location on Highway 431 in Alexandria. Barrett has been delivering top-notch collision repair in Calhoun County since 2000. Our skilled team restores your vehicle to pre-accident condition with a commitment to quality and safety. Choose Barrett Body Shop for honest, reliable service. EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Camping World of Anniston, America's recreational dealer.
The Camping World Weather Cam, I-20 in Oxford at Camping World. Glorious sunshine today. Plenty of sunshine this afternoon after clouds this morning. Turned into a beautiful afternoon. But it was a little bit on the cool side today. Nowhere close to our record high yesterday. Yesterday, we were 2 degrees away from a record, 74 yesterday. Today, 18 degrees. Cooler than that, but that's our average. 56 for the high today. Our average high on December the 19th is 56. Our low this morning still 10 degrees above the average at 46, but that is about to change over the next several mornings. Time for weather on your street on this Thursday night. We're going to talk about temperatures much colder across East Alabama. On Highland Avenue in East Anniston tonight, the temperature is going to drop down to 35 degrees under clear skies. So we'll be about 10 or 11 degrees colder than it was this morning all across East Alabama, including in East Anniston. Now, during the day tomorrow, another beautiful day. You folks out on Red Road 55 in White Plains, that is a beautiful drive in eastern Calhoun County. Sunny but windy tomorrow. The high only 51 degrees with the winds 15 to 20, maybe 25 miles per hour. It is going to feel much colder than that. It will feel very much like the 40s during the day tomorrow all across East Alabama. As we look ahead to the weekend, well, let's get ready for mainly temperatures in the 40s. Those are the highs. Plenty of sunshine. Basically, you folks on South Valley Road and South Side in Etowah County, it is going to be clear and cold on both Saturday and on Sunday, with Saturday actually being the coldest day. You'll see that here in our 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. 51 tomorrow. The coldest day coming up will be Saturday, only 47 for the high. The coldest morning will be Sunday morning as you head out to church and Sunday school, dropping all the way down to 25 degrees. Back into the 50s Sunday afternoon, and then next week, obviously, it's an important week. A couple more shopping days on Monday and Tuesday, getting ready for Christmas. By Monday, not too bad. Sunshine, the high at 52 degrees. Then by Tuesday, that's Christmas Eve, we're rising up close to 60 degrees. So a great day if you got those last minute errands to run for Christmas. Should be good. No chance of rain in the forecast. We'll have some rain coming up overnight Tuesday night during the morning hours on Christmas morning. This is not going to be a stormy or heavy rainfall situation, but there could be some rain out there on Christmas morning. Look at that high for Christmas, 61 degrees, 60 again on Thursday, and the long-range computer models looking at mid to upper 60s for the few days coming up after Christmas. So some warm weather headed our way to end 2024. Now let's look at the drought monitor. We take a look at this once a week here, and we said last week that we thought all of East Alabama, with the rainfall we've had in the last 7 days, would be back to just abnormally dry, and that's exactly what has happened. We've got a sliver of a moderate drought. That's down here in Randolph and Clay and southern Talladega counties, but for us here in East Alabama, in Cleburne, Calhoun, Etowah, this area here, we're back to abnormally dry. We were in a severe drought just about a month and a half ago, but all of this rain has helped out greatly. I'll be back here tomorrow morning with your Friday Day at a Glance, and of course right back here tomorrow night for EAN Local News as we'll detail that all-important weekend forecast. Mike Stedham coming back with more EAN Local News.
Thanks for that update, John, and thank you for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook, YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Friday for your news on your schedule.